Hey, what's up guys? Valley Flying here. I am back. Welcome to the channel. Now in this video I'm talking about update 1.2, and if you're new to the channel, I want to welcome you. What we do here is talk about different games. Right now I'm playing Marvel Strike Force, so pretty much all of my content is on Marvel Strike Force, and talk about different tips for the game to help you level up a little quicker, build up your team, some gameplay, some walkthroughs, and ranking different things. And there's a cool series that I just started last week about building the perfect team, where I do a bunch of stuff there. So if you haven't already, please click that subscribe button and the notifications so you get notified every time I put a new video. Now, what I was gonna do is do my assessment of this update and then do some gameplay, but the gameplay went really long, so I'm going to divide it into two parts. This video is just my assessment of the update, and then in my next video, which I'm going to release right after, is just some gameplay with some of the new content where I test out some of the modes that the difficulty was reduced a little. I haven't played some of these modes since the Thanos update 1.1. So that is what we're going to do in this video. We got two of them, so if I'm talking about coming up, I separated it into two parts just because after that gameplay went really long. So enjoy this first part, and I will see you back for the next part. Let's talk some patch notes. So release 1.2. Now, just before I get into this, look, this is the patch notes for 1.2. Look at 1.1. Much improvement. 1.0, big improvement. They're actually talking about stuff and moving in the right direction, so good stuff, Foxnets. Keep it up though. There's still a lot more that you could do. Still want an official forum. I still want more information, more previews, but I like what you guys are doing and I like the direction you guys are going in. All right, let's talk some patch notes. So what I'm probably going to do is talk about these patch notes, go into the game, look at a few things, and then I'm going to do some gameplay. So the first part of this video is going to be just about me, some of my thoughts on 1.2, and then you'll see me play through some of the new content as well as some of the old content, reevaluate what the difficulty level has been. So let's talk about new characters. Deadpool, it's a brawler, so he is in the brawler class, not a blaster. He bypasses taunts with his special move, Bounty Hunter. So huge. If you know, if you watch any of my Building the Better Team series, Build the Perfect Team series, you'll know that one of the first things I pick out is someone to dispel. With Deadpool, you don't really need that because he can bypass the taunts. Taunts are big killer if you don't have someone to remove them or have a plan at least to deal with that team. Hack and Slash, that is his third skill, his ultimate ability. It's a chain attack, and it actually allows him to return to the targets that he first targeted. Most chains do not allow the attacker to break the chain, and this makes Deadpool especially dangerous and versatile. We're going to look at him in a little bit, look at his skills and the upgrades. New character, Cable. I like that they're announcing that he's going to be available on Blitz and the date that he's going to be announced. So I think this is going to be a huge score that's being put up. Everybody knows he's coming. Everybody knows when he's coming. I think people will be saving these orbs. I think you're going to need a big score if you want to get Cable this Blitz, because the date is right there. Nobody's going to be surprised. All right, Cable, relentless time-traveling commando, provides a speed bar boost to his team at the beginning of the battle. Huge. I think if I redid that video that I did yesterday, the episode 2 of the Building the Perfect Team, he's going to be on there in place of Karat. I think this speed bar boost is huge. All right, his special attack, Overload area attack, reduces the turn meter of the primary target by 50%. This ability can also be charged by his basic attack, increasing the reach of the explosion. So there's a charged mechanic that they introduced last time to Black Panther. The way you charge Cables is a little different than the way Black Panther's is charged though. His ultimate ability, Psychic Surge, is a brutal blast that fills Cable's turn meter if you finish enemies off while using it. And he has some synergy with Deadpool as well. I like these two new characters. I still wish, if there's one complaint with this update, I still wish that they would release some of these characters that are already in game, like Star-Lord, Loki, and Groot. Especially Star-Lord and Groot, so we could finish that Guardians team. All right, legendary event, Merc with the mouth. I'm going to be playing through this. Like I said, most people could pretty much auto this thing, so if you want to, I'm going to save this to the end, so if you want to skip to that you can, or if you just want to finish the video, you can. But I'm going to be playing through this and getting some shards for Deadpool. Most people in my alliance have gotten between 60 and mid 80s. So it's not like the Thanos event where pretty much most people got 65. I think there's a range that you could get with Deadpool. All right, new raid, Deadpool. You're gonna have to participate in Blitz to get chimichangas, and that's the unique currency. I like that they're getting a little crazy with Deadpool, calling them chimichangas, and the icons of chimichangas. There's 2 difficulties, spicy and en fuego. So I'll be showing you guys some of these en fuego battles once my alliance starts them. Coordinate with your alliance, pretty much the same as the Thanos raids. We're gonna see how it is, and it's only available launched on the weekend. So a few things have changed. I'm not sure I really like that you have to participate in Blitz to earn these chimichangas. I like to save up my Blitz tokens for an event, and if you're gonna need to be earning these every day, that's gonna reduce your effectiveness in Blitz or reduce your effectiveness in this Deadpool raids. We will see what happens. My initial impression is I'm not too keen about having to use Blitz tokens for this, and it's only available to launch on the weekends, Thursday through Sunday. Not sure if I like this either. I'm not sure if this is going to be a limited event. Hopefully we could get Deadpool up to 4 or 5 stars. We will have to see though. But my initial impression of this, I'm glad that he is a free-to-play character, but I'm not so sure if I like these changes that you need to earn Blitz tokens and that these raids are just available on weekends. All right, new map. That's cool. It's a good background. Improved ability upgrade UI. This is really nice. Now, it wasn't a huge issue if you went to msf.gg, but I like that they've added this because now you could just stay in the game to see what will happen to the abilities as you start to upgrade them, instead of having to go to a separate website. So nice. All right, so these are the little bugs and fixes. They reduced the difficulty on Heroes Chapter 6, Villains Chapter 6, and Nexus 5.7. I like that they reverted this. I didn't like update 1.1 that they were upping the difficulty. I think it was kind of unnecessary. I like that they're backpedaling on this and bringing this back to a decent difficulty. The last 3 tiers of each challenge had their difficulty reduced. Again, something that they increased in update 1.1. I'm going to be playing through some of these challenges as well. Just to, one of these challenges actually, I haven't 3-starred the last one, but I will be playing through that a little to see how I do. This one is really good. Players who just joined an alliance will no longer be able to join a raid already in progress. They learned from their mistakes. There's people that were going and joining alliances, getting Thanos shards and leaving, getting a 7-star Thanos right off the bat. They reverted that, but I'm glad that they put this in so it's no longer an issue. This one was really annoying. Drax taunt indicator has been fixed. I don't know if you guys experienced this. I don't think I showed this on any of my videos, but when Drax would taunt on the opposing team and you would remove the taunt, you still couldn't target any other of the other team because the taunt was still there even though the icon was gone. I'm glad they fixed this bug. This was really annoying, caused me to lose some of the battles with some of my weaker Blitz teams, and wasn't fun. All right, global chat options have been changed. It's now disabled and you can save it. I've turned my global and alliance chat off a long time ago, so not really a huge issue for me. But if you do have that global chat disabled and you communicate with your alliance on the in-game chat, this is huge. Fix some more bugs where the player roster screen should sometimes show. I haven't seen that. And Infinity War event is over. That was over yesterday for now, so that's indicating that it will come back. So I like that it will come back, and eventually everybody could get their Thanoses to 7 stars. Home screen is returned to standard strike interface and miscellaneous bug fixes and additional polish. So let's go in and look at these characters, because this is the main part of this update. Let's scroll down here. Let's talk about Deadpool first, because this is the guy all over the splash screen, and he's all over the place. His movie's coming out. Dual pistols. Bonus attack always crits during this. I mean, this is just a basic attack. I don't see anything special as far as this. It's just a nice basic attack. Does some damage. Now, as far as this user interface, I wish they would switch this. So when you're looking at level 2, you actually see the level 2 stats. When you're looking at level 3, you actually see the level 3 stats. I think that's a small change that makes a huge difference, because right now I'm looking at level 1. I go down to level 6 and I'm still looking at this level 1 abilities. So or just when you look at the different effects and how they upgrade, just add everything in. So decent basic attack. Bounty Hunter. This is the one that ignores taunts. I love this. So if we were looking at this, 190% damage. Now I think this is plus 60 on level 2, plus 60 on level 3, plus 60 on level 4, plus 60 on level 5, and plus 60 on level 6. So that is big. 5 times 60 at 300. So you're looking at almost 490% damage if my math is right. If it's not, I apologize. But this is going to be a big attack. If enemy is killed, gain regenerate. So he's gaining some health. Nice. Hack and slash. This one didn't seem too special to me. It seems like, you know, your basic chain attack. The only difference is that it's coming back to him. You know, decent. Nothing too special. Clearing positive effects on every single turn. Good stuff. You're going to clear all negative effects at level 3, and at level 4, heal per negative effect. You're getting additional healing, so really good passive. Now, if I were to rate Deadpool right now in the SA tier, I think he would be a mid-A tier right now. My initial impressions without playing with him, without unlocking him, I think he's a solid character. But we will have to wait and see. Let's get some actual gameplay, some guys that have leveled them up eventually, and see how he does. But my initial impression is I like him. I don't think he is in that top tier though. Alright, and that is it for Deadpool. Let's go check out Cable. This guy is a pretty cool character. I remember when I was playing Marvel Future Fight, he was one of the best characters for certain modes. We will have to see how he does here. Now this first attack is just your basic attack. All you're doing as you're increasing levels is just increasing the attack percentage. You're going to gain charge, so that's going to help with the psychic surge ability. This first special ability is a primary, you're attacking the primary attack and you're reducing turn meter by 25%. It goes up after that. Level 2 is 35%. You're reducing by additional 50%. So you're bringing it all the way down to nothing. Now, I'm not sure if it goes past nothing, because if you add up 70, 10, and 50, that is over 100%. My guess is it's just going to reduce it all the way down to nothing, though. So I'm not sure why it's that high. But maybe it's less than 100%. We will have to wait and see once he's actually released and see what the effects are. But from the wording, I think it goes under 100%. That's just a guess, though. Might be incorrect on that. Now, this is the one that he has an assist with Deadpool. So good synergy with Deadpool, and when we're going to take a look at his passive, good synergy with Wolverine as well, because he's the only other mutant in the game. Alright, if Deadpool is an ally, gain an assist from Deadpool, big single target attack. On kill, you're going to fill their turn meter up. Cable and Deadpool, really good synergy. Level 2, you're increasing their attack. You're filling your turn meter by even more with this one. And then with this last one, you're going to 150% turn meter, because you're getting 70 from level 5, you're getting 50 from level 3, and then you're getting 30 right at the start. So that is 150%. So they're going to be able to take a turn, and then they're going to be with a half full speed bar. Really strong skill. I like this a lot, especially if you're killing more than one target. That is huge. That is better than what is his name, Black Panther, because these attacks, I think they do a lot more damage than Black Panther. Obviously, this is so new that it hasn't really been data mined yet to see what his base stats are, but I think Cable is a very strong character. If I were to redo this list today, I think I would put, if I were to redo if I were to redo that list that I did yesterday, that building a better team, I would put him in instead of Karath. I think he is a very strong character, giving speed to himself, reducing the speed of the opponent, and then just giving speed to his whole team with his passive. Now, we go to level 2. On turn, he's going to get some counter, 10% chance, to a random ally, 10% chance to apply counter to a random mutant ally, and it just goes up as you start to level this skill up. Final stats are 20 for the counter to a mutant ally and 20 for a random ally as well. So good chance to counter, and they all get a little bit of a speed bar. Not a huge amount, but really good because it's affecting the whole team. So that's where I'm going to break it off for this first video. Next video is all the gameplay that I do through the new content. I'm going to play through these Deadpool events. Most of you guys have them already, but if you want to see how many shards I get at the end, that's where I open all the boxes. I'm going to play through the Catalyst Challenge, which requires all blasters. It's a tough challenge because the blasters lack a lot of different pieces, and I'm going to play through some of the villains missions. I didn't get that Kingpin 3-star before they raised the difficulty, so I'm going to go back now that it's back down. My villains are still kind of weak, but you can see how I do. That's going to be in the next video. I will see you guys next time. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. Valley Flying, out!